Thank you. Good morning. Still the breakfast is settling in. Good morning. Okay, much better. Thank you. It's an honor, pleasure, of course, and to be back here. Now, why do I say to be back here? September of 2023, I was in Panama for IEEE convene. And then there was a talk. I was vice president of conferences before Stephen took over. We said we should have a nice conference in this region. So I was talking to a lot of you as volunteers at that time. And it was not sure whether we will actually have a conference. It was just an attempt, a sincere attempt made to have a conference here. And one led to another. We met some fantastic volunteers. And after a couple of months, I got finally an email, yes, we will do it. So there was a 2-3 months of uncertainty, which was, will this happen, will this not happen, will this happen? So finally, the reason I appreciated that was, good volunteers don't just like that commit. They think through what it takes, how to do it, do we have a good team, and then they say, okay, we will do it. So when the okay came, actually, everything was autopilot. So 2024, we had a fantastic TEMSCON Latam first edition in Panama. Thanks for Gustavo, he introduced more volunteers that time. So ambition, greed increased. He said, what do we do next year? Do we do, where do we do, how do we do? So that's where we are here in the beautiful city of Cartagena. This is something that we have been, we and Stephen were talking in the last few days as well, how important this is for TEMS and how important this is for the society, how important this is for the IEEE members. As some of you may know, IEEE is going through what is called One IEEE. So One IEEE is about how we all work together irrespective of which society we come from. So if you look at why TEMS and why this conference makes sense, if you look at a professional world of a researcher's world, we always think that, what is the next 10 years, 20 years going to be looking like. So World Economic Forum gives us a fair idea of where the future skills are going to be. The skills of the future is going to be A, B, C, D. You should have 10, 15, 20 skills. And if you map those to where and how I can nurture those skills, TEMS comes into the picture. Most of those skills, especially the top 5 skills, which is about complex problem solving, critical thinking, innovation, etc., they're all part of TEMS' scope of work. So these kind of conferences actually helps us get ready for the future. And of course, being together as industry and researchers, we have a fantastic opportunity to network. Already in one dinner yesterday, we think we made 3-4 good action plans of what can happen, whom we can happen. So there is another conference here, there is another university we can work together. I think these networking collaborations do help us. So I'm not going to talk about the statistics. There are people who will take a much better job, but I can tell you this is one of the conferences most successful conference for TEMS with the highest number of papers accepted. So I think a lot of credit goes to the team for this, and a round of applause to this is really a benchmark that is going this side. It is not easy. It is not easy to bring a conference of this size in just the second year. So I think this is a lot of good work that has happened. So now, of course, greed increases, ambition increases. So the question already to the team was, where in 2026? So I think the answer is there, but we'll have to wait to hear from the audience, from the team, where is the conference in 2026. But I'm sure it's going to be successful and better. So I welcome you all. Enjoy. Make sure you have the networks in place. Talk to people and see how else we can work together. How much more can we work together? Welcome to TEMSCON Latam second edition. Thank you.
Thank you, Surendra. And now we have Stephen Lee, IEEE TEMS Vice President Conference.
So thank you everyone and good morning. So first I would like to congratulate the organizing committee under the leadership of Cesar and Alejandro for a successful conference, as Surendra just said. So as we know, for any conference like this scale with 100 papers, that's a very successful event under TEMS. So it's a lot of work over year-long planning, organization, paper certification, marketing, a lot of work, a lot of hard work. So all this work has been done by our volunteers. So that's how actually is a volunteer-driven organization. So also, as Surina just said, IEEE is initiate the strategy of one IEEE concept. So IEEE has 47 societies concepts. So we have to, how we can work together to advance technology for humanity. And TEMS is technology and engineering management. So IEEE is a technological professional organization. It's the biggest professional organization with over 500,000 members. And here, in addition to myself, we have the president-elect and also the region section chair and the VP technical activities, VP education, WADA, Gustavo, and also we have friends from California, like section chair David, right? And also we have, that's the beauty of IEEE. We bring people together from across the globe, and we have a common mission. Advanced technology for the benefits of humanity. So we don't care where you come from, who you are, and we work together to make something happen. And especially under the current geopolitical issues, tensions, how we can understand each other, embrace the difference, be comfortable with the uncomfortables. That's something, the beauty of this platform. We have to work together in the 21st century. How we can use technology to benefit the humanity. That's what we should focus on, rather than to just look at the difference. Difference is fine, right? Because of the difference makes this world more beautiful. That's why we are here. So again, that's said.
Committee members, so thank you very much. Now we have the presentation in charge of Paul San Martin, IEEE Colombia Caribbean Section Chair.
And warm hospitality. Welcome to Colombia, and most especially welcome to the IEEE Colombia Caribbean section. Well, we are thrilled to have each and every one of you with us, guests from across Colombia and from around the world. This conference is a celebration of knowledge, innovation, and global collaboration. I invite you to take full advantage of each presentation, panel, and networking opportunity. Enjoy not only the academic and professional content, but also the unique atmosphere that Cartagena has to offer. We would like to express our deepest gratitude to the Board of Governors of TEMS Society, and especially to its President, Dr. Subira, for his outstanding leadership and unwavering support for our community. This conference is more than just a professional gathering. It's a platform for creating meaningful impact in our society. Through the exchange of ideas, experience, and solutions, and strengthen the role of engineering and technology management as key drivers of sustainable development and social well-being. Thank you for being here. May this rewarding and memorable experience for all. Gracias a todos por estar en esta conferencia. Gracias a todos los participantes de los países de Latinoamérica, de Norteamérica, de Europa, de Asia, de todo el mundo que están aquí con nosotros para apoyar este TEMSCON Latam 2025. Disfruten la ciudad, hagan amigos, hagan amistades y sobre todo creen lo que nosotros queremos en Colombia, la amistad y la paz. Muchas gracias.
Thank you very much, Paul. Now, please welcome to Cesar Viloria Nunes, IEEE TEMSCON Latam 2025 Chair.
Good morning, everyone. It's a true honor to welcome you all to Cartagena, India's for this year's edition of IEEE Technology Engineering Management Conference Latam, TEMSCON Latam 2025. Let me begin by acknowledging the presence of several distinguished guests and leaders from across the IEEE TEMS community whose support and participation greatly enriched this event. Dr. Suyunga Kaushik, President-elect of IEEE TEMS, Dr. Stephen Lee, Vice President for Conference, Dr. Gustavo Anastasio, Vice President for Education, Dr. Eduardo Mada, Vice President for Technical Activities, Dr. Richard Evans, Member at Large of TEMS Board of Governors, and also others representatives of other organization units of IEEE, like us, Dr. Luis Kuhn, past President of the IEEE Society on Social Implication of Technology, and also, of course, Dr. Paulson Martin, Chair of IEEE Colombian Caribbean Section, or Local Health Section, and Dr. Eva Selver-Poleska, Chair of IEEE Poland Section. Thank you for your presence, and Professor Joannikus Nazardo, founder of the IEEE Poland Section. Thank you for all for being here and for your ongoing support of the law of technology and engineering management across Latin America and the Caribbean. TEMSCON Latam has become a key space for academic and professional dialogue on topics such as technology leadership, innovation, and digital transformation. This year, we received over 170 paper submissions, and 100 high-quality papers will be presented by authors and co-authors from 18 different countries. 18 different countries. From Latam, from North America, from Europe, and from Asia. Okay? And Central America, Latam, North America, Europe, and Asia. Thank you for believing in TEMSCON Latam, making this truly an international gathering of ideas and experience. We also extend our deepest gratitude to our sponsors and partners whose support made this conference possible. BICODE, Management and Quality, Data Management Association, DAMA, Kaizen, Fortinet, IEEE Metaverse Initiative, IEEE Smart Cities, Project Management Institute, PMI, and our academic host, the Universidad Tecnológica de Bolívar. Beyond the technical session, panel, keynotes, and poster presentation, this event is also about meaningful human connection. So I want to challenge each of you. Make it your personal goal to meet someone new during this conference and consider co-authoring a paper for next year TEMSCON Latam, okay? Or perhaps to other conference like that Colombian Caribbean Conference C3, or Ecuador Technical Chapter Meeting ETCM, and Baja California Conference BBC, or others. IEEE grows stronger when we collaborate across institution borders and disciplines. I would also like to take a moment to recognize the incredible organizing committee. This event would not be possible without their dedication, creativity, and tireless work. As I call out their names, I ask to them, please stand and be here, please. We can all show our appreciation. The organizing committee is Eduardo Ahumada Tello as Technical Branch Chair, Gustavo Anastasio as Tutorial Chair, Germán Morante, where is Germán? Germán is outside? Please call Germán. Germán Morante is the sponsor committee chair. Paulson Martin is our publication chair. Alejandro Orellana is our publicity chair and the great support for the organization. Wendy Florian is our designer coordinator. Jessica Lopez is our webmaster. Luis Valdez, Luis Mendoza, Rosmar Herrera, Alexandra Agudelo, our logistic and staff coordinators. And the steering committee, Nerida Gomez is not here, and Stephen Lee, the steering committee, and Sudeta Kochi, our steering committee, and Andrea Beltran is not here but is our financial chair. I recognize him. Please, Arbitrator, please, yes, thank you. Okay, thank you. I would also like to recognize to the students from the student chapters of IEEE TEMS in the Colombian Caribbean section. Our student is the staff team. Our student chapter TEMS, student chapter of Universidad del Norte is here, Universidad del Norte, and Universidad Tecnológica de Bolívar, and Unitecnar and Tecnológico Confenalco. Please be here. The student chapters members. Four chapters in Barranquilla and Cartagena. Okay, thank you for going above and beyond to make this conference a reality. Finally, I invite you to not only enjoy the conference, but also the experience of being in Cartagena in times out of the conference, please. A city rich in history, Caribbean culture, and vibrant energy. And now, with heartfelt gratitude and great excitement, I officially declare IEEE TEMSCON Latam 2025 open. Let inspiration, collaboration, and transformation begin. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Cesar. Welcome you again. So, this is the first day of keynotes and paper presentations. We're going to have 3 keynote speakers. We're also going to have a panel about smart strategies for internet access in remote territories. We're going to have coffee breaks. We're going to have lunch. And at the end of the afternoon, we're going to have a welcome cocktail. So you're all invited to this. Now, I present Eduardo Ahumada. He is the Technical Activities of IEEE TEMS, the Vice President. And we're going to start with the first keynote.
Good morning, everyone. Well, I'm gonna to present my dear friend and colleague, Richard Evans. He's a very empathic and very collaborative professor from Canada. I'm going to read his bio for you all to know him a little bit more. Richard Evans is a professor of digital innovation and the co-director of the College of Digital Transformation at Dalhousie University in Canada. Technical issues. I found that again. Okay. Before joining Dalhousie, Richard was director of the Bachelor in Science Product Design program and senior lecturer in human factors for design at Brunel University in London, UK. He is also a member at large of the IEEE Technology and Engineering Management Society and chair of the 10th Distinguished Lecturer Committee. As an international recognized researcher in digital innovation and technology management, Richard has been an active member of the IEEE and the Technology and Engineering Management Society for over 10 years. He has published over 150 articles in worldwide leading journals and conferences proceedings, such as the British Journal of Management, IEEE Transactions and Engineering Management, and the International Journal of Production Research. And since moving to Dalhousie in 2021, he secured over $1.5 million in research funding from the Natural Science and Engineering Research Council of Canada and the British Academy. He's a very good friend of us. Well, like in Mexico we say he's a Mexican who was born in the UK. He's very, very, very good and empathetic, like I say, and I want to welcome Richard. Thank you for being here and to collaborate with us. I'm going to give you the microphone.
Buenos dias. That is the only Spanish you will hear from me today, unfortunately. I know a couple of words. Hola, buenos dias.